Okay, this is a double-sided coin. I mean, I think all coins are double-sided. Okay, I digress. The justice side of this is somebody is aligning and literally calling in justice for what they've experienced in the past because they are focusing on mastering self. They are focusing on healing self. They are focusing on shifting their inner reality. And they are focusing on no longer giving attention and time to the things that are not pouring into them. They're no longer giving their attention to the things that don't align with them and that they don't want to be a part of their life. So this may be somebody who in the past they spent a lot of time focusing on the distractions, the conflict, the things that they didn't want to have or see in their life, and they are aligning with and calling in justice because they have stopped doing that, and they have been mastering self. They've been mastering thought process, ruminating thoughts, intrusive thoughts, their emotions, and not in a way of shutting down, disassociating, or compartmentalizing, but sorting through everything, figuring out what belongs there, what doesn't, and how to handle the stuff that doesn't. When to give things your attention and when to say, no, you don't deserve this thing, this person, this idea, this emotion, this thought doesn't deserve my attention. It doesn't need to be processed, that type of thing. Now, on the flip side of this, because this energy is aligning with and calling in justice, that means that the other side of that coin is the person energy that was fueling into revenge, seeking revenge for either a perceived betrayal, an actual betrayal, or just wanting revenge because they felt like because of that envious jealousy type of energy. And what's happening is because things are shifting, because the energy on our planet, the awareness on our planet is shifting, a lot more people are calling in the justice because they are or have been doing that internal work. So the ones that lean on the revenge side, the ones that lean on corrupting others, corrupting narratives, stepping on the backs of others to get ahead, pulling others down so that they look like they are superior, so that they feel like they're superior, their stuff is unraveling. It's like the sweater that has, it gets cut in that one string and you just pull and it just unravels the sweater all the way up. It's, or the sock, the glove, it unravels it all the way up. The people that have leaned into seeking their own form of justice, which typically is unjust, what they're doing is not justice. It is harmful and it is with ill intent. It is to harm others. It is not to correct something, not to make right, but to harm because they were harmed. What is happening is so when you sit like that in the center and you spin this web around you, spiders have been very significant last night and today. You spin this web around you of all of these lies and all of this scheming. You have all of these people, all of these situations that are tied up in that. And all it takes is one person coming out, one person talking the truth, one person correcting the narrative, and it starts to unravel the entirety of that person that sits in that revenge, that person that sits in that destruction of others for gain for self. It starts to unravel everything around them and everything that they've built until it gets down to them, to the core of where it all started, where it all came from. And that will unravel, dismantle the entirety of someone's structure, the entirety of someone's life. If you think about the spider web, that is not only their home, it's their protection, it's their alarm system. It tells them when things are about, right? But it's also their food source. It catches the energy, it catches the bugs so that they can eat. So it's going to, with people calling in and aligning with their justice because they are moving in a more healed, more authentic place. They are no longer emotionally controlled by others. They no longer allow others to have that control and dominance over them. It starts to unravel the web of people who do, the web of people who lean on harmful manipulation and destructive false narratives to control and to rise. So whatever side you're on, you're going to see that a lot going on in your life. Either you're going to start to see the things unravel around people who are not moving clearly, transparently, or you're going to start to see justice and elevation and growth and abundance coming to the ones that do, that maybe weren't getting that 0550 on the timer, maybe weren't getting the justice before 555 on the timer. Lots of energy clearing. When we sit in a place of watching, waiting, focusing on someone else to get harm because we felt harmed, we keep ourselves in a loop. We keep ourselves in a cycle, and we keep ourselves tied to them. In order to break that, you have to break that within yourself. You have to figure out why you were in that connection, what led you to that connection, how did you get involved and stay in a connection like that, and start healing this stuff within you. Because I don't care who you are on this planet, you play a role in where you're at. We all do. Okay. So no matter how harmful the other person was, you play a role in getting there. What choices led you there? What choices kept you there? Okay. I'm not saying that you are responsible for somebody else's action, no, but you are responsible for cleaning up the mess that you acquire through that experience. Okay. You are responsible for healing that. And that is what is taking place in this energy. And it is really satisfying. It's really gratifying to see people taking justice into their own hands in a means of healing, and not, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this to you because you did something to me, but saying, yeah, no, I'm gonna heal and close those cycles and patterns within myself so that nobody else can ever come and do that to me again. Happy healing.